lovelies. It's Sunday evening here. We just finished dinner and we realized that we've been running around all day cleaning and changing the baby's clothes from 3 to 6 to 6 to 9 months. And we straightened the little boys' room and folded all their clothes and pulled out all the too small clothes. And we're like, wow, it's really late. So we're going to do a parent/spouse tag today. And we're going to ask questions back and forth and let you guys get to know us a little better. All right, here we go. I'll ask first. Lucky you. All right. If we got to go on a date, which we rarely do, but if we got to go on a date and go to eat dinner, where would you pick? And what kind of food?
Date, I kind of remember that word. I would probably pick going to El Torito for Mexican food.
Yeah. I would pick Indian food because we haven't had Indian food in a really long time. And when we used to live in Newark, there was a really good place on Cedar Boulevard where you get like a joint meal and share it. And then when we moved to Oakley, we found like a really good, kind of like a mom and dad pop Indian shop that we really liked, but we haven't found anything out here yet. So I think I'd pick Indian. All right, your turn to ask.
I don't have any
He
questions.
doesn't have any questions. Super. Okay, second question. Let's see. What surprised you the most about being a parent? Like, what was the most difficult or the easiest or something you thought would be easier or harder that isn't?
Oh. I think maybe the number of kids was certainly a surprise, but maybe the lack of sleep.
Yeah, the lack of sleep is a good one. I guess for me, the biggest surprise is how much more organized you have to be with dinners and lunches and breakfasts. Otherwise, your pantry and your refrigerator is empty and there's like no bread for toast. So that's one thing I've learned is you like to have to be super organized with like your food or you're just screwed. All right. Do you have a question yet? No, he doesn't have a question yet. Super. He's a great tag partner. Okay. Third question, something just to know about us. What was one of the first things you remember about me when you met me? Or thought about me when you met me? One or the other.
I remember you coming to join our lunch group because you'd thrown somebody else's books out the window and thought he might be mad.
Yep, that's true. And let's see, one of the first things I remember about you is you always had a hood over your head. And I always wanted just to go and give you a kiss to see what you would do. Like pop in the hood and surprise kiss you.
That would surprise me.
Okay, fourth. We're on question number 4. Do you have a question yet? Anything you can think of?
I'm thinking of things.
Okay, I'll try another one. Where would you like to go on vacation with me if it was just us and it's someplace we haven't been and it's not an amusement park?
Do they make places like that? A vacation with you that's not an amusement park.
Yeah. No kids.
No kids.
An adult couple vacation.
Weird.
Those things actually exist.
No way. I can't even conceive of such a thing. Everything I'm thinking of, I say no. Anytime we've come close to that, Jen's hated it. So. Maybe going up to Reno or Tahoe.
Reno or Tahoe. Super fun.
I'm trying to think of places we've been that you sort of liked or places you've talked about.
Oh my goodness. I think I would pick maybe a trip to London. That would be fun. We could go to Yorkshire. We could see the Hogwarts house. We could go on the tour of the Downton Abbey castle. Yeah, London would be a good choice. London. Okay, your turn to ask a question.
Okay, someday, when and if the kids are actually moved out,
or they're old enough to be on their own
Yeah,
here.
there's a difference.
Yeah.
Where would you like to live?
Oh, that's a good one. If I could live anywhere and I'm not uprooting the kids, it would have to be somewhere foggy and near the water. So it could be like Monterey, Carmel, Pacifica, San Francisco, London, anywhere, Scotland, probably, Ireland, anywhere that's coastal and has fog all the time. That would be like my choice. Okay, your turn.
Okay, right now we've got. Oh, I've got to
You've
answer
got to
that.
answer
I've
it.
got to answer that.
Now he's come up with questions that we're almost done.
Yeah.
It's
You
my
said
husband.
me first, or you first, and then me.
Go ahead.
I would possibly look at probably somewhere maybe around Monterey.
Well, that's good. At least we'd be together. All right, your turn. Do you have a question, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So right now we've got a dog, a cat, and a very large goldfish.
I don't know if I'm good at this. There's the cat.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the dog? There's the dog. And I'm not going to walk over to the goldfish because Brighton's asleep on the floor, and I don't want to disturb him. Can you guys see him? There he is. Okay.
What would your ideal collection of pets be?
I would like a palomino and a Lipizzan or stallion and a cow and a pig or 2 or 3. I like pigs. And one that could live in the house, like a potbelly pig, and then big ones for outside. And chickens, so we could have our own eggs, but they'd have to lay like brown eggs because I like brown eggs. So I need a chicken that lays brown eggs specifically. Not white eggs. Yeah, probably 2 cows because for the milk. And maybe a goat to help with the recycling problem. Your turn.
Remind me not to ask any more questions. I would probably go with.
Oh, and a Yorkshire Terrier. I like little dogs.
You're the one who's always wanted to get the big dogs.
Because they're good with kids. Retrievers are good with kids. But I like Yorkshire Terriers. It's always been my favorite dog. I've never had one, but I wanted one since I read, like, all the James Herriot books. Tricky Woo, everybody. Tricky Woo. Your turn.
I always grew up around dogs, but I think I've come to prefer cats. Maybe that's just our dogs. Maybe a couple of cats.
A couple cats.
So they can entertain each other instead of needing our entertainment at 5:30 in the morning.
This is Saturn, everybody. That's a close-up of Saturn, everybody. That's a close-up of Saturn's checking himself out on the screen. Okay. I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson.
I think we're done with questions. So I hope everybody had a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.